Hello, dreamers. Perla here. As always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. So I'm unwinding for the day and I'm getting ready for bed. So I'm kind of like setting the tone in my room, right? My little candle, my little things before bed, my little rituals, right? And I kept on hearing the same exact message, and it's like, okay, you need to tell them. And I'm like, okay, what do I need to tell them? Because like really it's 8:44 p.m. and I'm ready to just knock out, right? I've been so busy today. I had an early morning. But anyways, this message that keeps on coming through, let's just make sure. I hope my mic is working fine. And yes, I am using the little new mic that I got as a gift. But anyways, um some of you really need to stop letting people project shit onto you. And what I mean by that is, you guys have stories, you guys have things that need to be shared, whether it is trauma, whether it is abuse that you went through, whatever it is that you have been working on, that you have been healing on, whether it was like past relationships, whether it was childhood trauma, whether it was, whatever. And a lot of you are holding yourself hostage by not sharing these stories because somewhere down the line you started to believe the echoes of other people that told you that if you're still talking about something that you experienced, that if you're still talking about like a trauma that you experienced or an abuse or a relationship that went bad or whatever, it is a sign, quote unquote, of being unhealed, and that is furthest from the truth. um as humans and as being humans in this world, we connect through storytelling, we connect through communication, through talking, through shared experiences. So when you are sharing your experience with someone and you're like, oh yeah, I went through A, B, C, and D, and this is how I came out of it, this is what I did, this is what I learned, this is what this is how I felt when I was in that moment in time. It does not mean that you haven't done the work. It doesn't mean that you haven't healed from it. And when people are trying to tell you or convince you that if you're still talking about something, it is because you are unhealed, remember that that is a projection that is very limited to their own reality and to how it is that they connect speaking about something with healed or unhealed. And that does not have to become your reality unless it is that you choose for it to do so. Okay? So if you have been thinking about either writing a book, starting a channel, talking about it, starting a platform, whether it's a blog, whether it is a podcast or whatever, talking about a very specific type of trauma or very specific type of abuse or situation or anything that you had to go through, that you had to grow through, etc., and you've been holding yourself back because you are telling yourself or you are thinking that people are going to be like, oh my God, this person is so unhealed, this and this and that. If you watch any of my videos, I talk a lot of shit about like shit that I've been through. And I am not sharing those parts of my life because I am unhealed from them. I am sharing those parts of my life so that it can click with the audience that I am speaking to. Like, oh shit, I get what she means. Oh shit, I know that. I see that. I've experienced that, and etc. So I am inviting you, at least tonight, before you go to bed, to recite something that I say every single night. And it is very simple. I am who I am, and that is enough. The version of you that exists today is enough, is enough to go ahead and get whatever it is that you want started, is enough to have your voice heard, is enough to tell the stories that you want to tell. So please, please, please stop living in someone else's shadows. Stop living by other people's echoes and other people's projections and allow yourself to show up exactly as you are. Because how you are in this moment in time is perfect. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Sweet dreams. Bye bye.